All right, folks, here we are again. This time we're going to the frozen north for some DBA 3.0 action. This is Tony and Mitch, and we're going to be playing another match pair. I'm going to be playing Book 4, 54A, the Danes. Yeah. And who are you playing over there? Who's those guys wearing the white smocks?
The Teutonics, Book 430.
That's correct. That's them.
Ta-da.
Okay, so it's a match pair, and you actually are aggression 4.
Yep.
And you actually won the terrain.
Amazingly.
Yeah, so we're going to Teuton land.
Toot.
We're going to get some Teutons. Okay, so why don't you take us through who's in your army lineup there,
All right,
Mitch?
we'll start over here. And we got a fast ox with a light horse behind him, a cab next to them, a solid crossbow, a fast warband with a 3 knight behind them, another 3 knight next to the warband, a deep knight general.
Ooh, heavy hitter.
Regular knight, solid spear, solid crossbow, and another regular knight.
Okay, so all of your mounted guys are knights, except for the light horse,
yep,
and these guys that are cavalry.
Yep.
Okay, and then this guy, of course, is the big man himself.
Everybody in white is a general.
Okay. Your deep knight general. Yep. So that guy's a heavy hitter. Okay, cool. Well, on this side we have the guys that make the cookies. Yeah, exactly. The Danes. Okay, on this side we've got a Saloy.
Yep.
We have a fast blade. Is that your favorite?
My favorite.
Oh, it is. Okay. A cavalry.
A cav.
Solid spear. Solid spear. Knight general.
Oh, blonde guy too.
Yeah, well, this has got the head cookie monster right there. This is the guy that makes all those cookies right there. Okay, and we have a solid crossbow.
Yep.
Okay. We have a solid spear, another knight.
Yep.
Fast blade.
Fast blade. Two.
Is that your favorite?
2 of them.
Or is this guy your favorite
I'm
over here?
salivating.
Okay. You're salivationary.
Yeah.
And then over here we have another knight.
Another knight.
Okay, so this is the army. Not a lot of shooters, right? There's only
3 on the whole
only
board.
3 shooters in both armies.
2.
Wow, you actually have more shooters than I do.
Yeah.
Wow, whatever will I do?
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we talked about you ended up winning the terrain. So what kind of terrain did you put out here for us?
So I put 2 plows,
okay,
gentle hill, and a
enclosure. Well, that's really sexy looking.
I see that.
Yeah, no, I see that.
Aha! It's on your side of the board too. Ooh.
Yeah, I get to see it. That's a really nice enclosure. Too bad the guy who makes it's not very nice.
Yeah. That's what they say.
Yeah, I know him personally. Okay, so so I'm actually the Littoral Army, and you didn't give me any water for me to land on.
Nope.
You know, you could have put as an arable army, you could have put a waterway down.
A dry creek bed.
But you knew I wasn't going to cut my own head off using it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So there you have it. You're the defender. You get the first bound. Let her rip.
Okay. Here we go. No plows.
Okay. Well, you don't grow jack.
Not grow anything there. All right. We'll get rid of the other one.
You want to get rid of this guy? No, we're going to get rid of him now.
He's coming
Why
up.
put things off? You're just teasing people with, oh, I wish you'd grow some shrubbery.
Nope.
So what about figures? You're not going to talk figures?
Oh, that's you while I move.
Well, yours actually, I think, is mostly an army painted by Chip Russ, I think, right?
Yes.
Did you buy it off of somebody else?
Luke did. Luke bought it from Chip painted it for
Dave?
No.
Anyways, this is a hand-me-down army. It's
yes.
Most of the troops are actually Gladiator, who was Black Hat for a while, and they're back now being. They were Gladiator.
Yes.
And they went to Black Hat, and then they came back now as Gladiator. So they're Gladiator figures. On this side, these guys, this is an army that was paid by Rod Felderman.
Yes.
There's that F guy again.
There he is.
Yep. And most of these figures, I think, are Coruscant? I think they're Coruscant. I'm not really sure. These guys are definitely museum. I know museum well, but that's what these guys are, and you made them easy to identify because you painted all the edges the
blue
blue
for Littoral.
Is that what it's for?
So they wade off the water.
Okay. Well, there's no water here.
Well, good timing. I did my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you mean you just now got done?
Got done with the deep night.
Well, I do have a couple other things to bring up, so it'll be bad timing.
Oh.
No, we're good. All right, so you're back to using the white dice?
Yes.
You're going to stick with that?
Yeah.
You're not going to switch dice on me?
Nope.
You don't like the pink one. You liked it, but you didn't like
I'm
it.
going to watch and see how long Pinky has the purple disease.
Okay. And pips. 4.
No, so far.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So one thing that we did differently on this one, I don't know if you guys noticed. Well, obviously you noticed, but well, maybe it isn't so obvious. Size of the board. We're playing back on 24 by 24s. The last 3 battles we did were on 30 by 30s. I wanted to mix it up, do a little differently. So I said, as the attacker, you know, that's what we do. We decided the attacker decides the board size. Give them a little purpose in life. And playing on 24 by 24. So
in the snow.
Supposedly, yes. Okay, so 4 for pips. All right, so you've got solid crossbow, spearman, knight, the big heavy hitter knight.
Heavy hitter.
And this is a warband, right?
Yep.
Okay, and this is an auxilia.
Yep. You say like they're not part of the army.
Well, with 4?
4.
We're going to move these, you guessed it, clowns
4
up. Hey, so these are solid foot, right?
Yep.
Why are they based on 20 millimeter deep sands?
Yeah, they can be.
Oh, they can be.
They
Okay.
can be.
So this is one of your armies that's actually on 20s. They're all on 20s. So you got a cheating army.
Yeah, I don't like them that way, but
Yeah, I don't like them either, but it's okay.
It can be that way.
It's all right. We'll make do.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is 1. This guy is 2. We'll put him over here. Matt, you know what? We'll put him here so that he ends up going here. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3. Four.
All right.
You're up.
No shootings.
No shootings.
Here comes the pip. After it goes. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's bring this guy.
The warband.
The warband.
Nom 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 nom.
Battle of the Bands.
Not this time, pal.
All right. So he could get up to. Could get up to about.
So if I win this battle, we'll even it up, right?
Ooh.
We'll be 2 and 2.
Tied again for the year. Wow.
Well, for the year, I mean, you're still behind like 14 games.
Yeah.
Sorry, pal.
So he could get there, but that would be farther than. It would not be far. They can move farther than that. So they need to go to there.
You're trying to be an orderly Teutonic knight.
Something like that.
Okay.
We're big in the organization now.
Are you?
We're getting there. So just so I match them up right, let's just make sure. Yep. So he'll go 1. This will be 2,
Mm-hmm.
2, 2, 2. That's 2. And then.
What's funny?
I don't know.
Neither do the people watching.
Yeah, exactly. 2. Then we'll go.
You're gonna get thrown in jail again for laughing.
3. Oh no, not again. 3. And 4.
Mm-hmm.
And you will have a shot.
I will.
I will not.
It doesn't look like you're lined up on me perfectly, but I don't have at least 20 millimeters of a target here to be able to shoot at him. I can shoot at him though.
Ta-da!
Mm-hmm. Or I could shoot at the general.
Ta-da!
Okay, so on the defending end, you're a 3, general 4. The fact that you're deep doesn't matter.
Only in combat.
Only in close combat.
Against foot.
Against foot, right. Let's even it up. Let's try to push you back and do some...
Mess up the line,
and
huh?
mess up the line, yeah. It's
4
a 4 to 4.
No! Wow.
Mm.
Lucky rolling.
Yeah.
Now, if
Okay.
I was a fast foot, that would have pushed me back, but I'm a mounted. Has no effect on the tie.
It doesn't matter on that. On the shooting.
Ties.
On the shooting part.
Shooting ties.
Pips. 3.
3.
Yeah, I really don't want to go up. I really don't want to go up there, but
It's the only way to get to grandma's house.
I know it's the only way to claim that some of that height advantage.
King of the hill, none shall pass.
Something like that. Well, we're going to do 1 here for sure. He's got plenty of movement to get over there.
Aha.
We're going to do 1 there. We're going to hold with everybody else.
Holding. Holding.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you get our shot.
I do. I'm going to shoot at the general.
Okay. Duck! I
Bye-bye.
told him the duck. I told him the duck. He didn't
You
duck.
got some recoilage. So how far does your recoil?
He's got to go big.
40.
40. So to get it right, we'll do it this way. There we go. So he's got to recoil to there.
Now's your turn to roll a 1.
No.
A 1 would be great.
We don't want none of that. Yes, we got a 6. All right.
I think you should use that purple die.
Oof.
I think you just play better on Fridays.
I think Friday, even though I work on the weekend.
Yeah,
All
your
right.
weekend is Monday and Tuesday, right?
Yeah, see? All right. So he can reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, you know what they say.
Enlighten me.
Friday night's all right for fighting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fight night.
Wasn't in the last game.
Ah.
We were lovers for sure.
All right. We're going in. Here's 1.
Oh. Yeah, folks, here we go.
Here's 2.
Got Luke at the helm.
Here's 2. You had to learn it from somebody. Here's 3.
So when's he going to pick up some of your good habits?
I know.
Assuming you have some.
He cannot, which I thought that he probably would not. So
Well, he could be on standby.
stand by. Wait for the next round. So what we will do.
That's how you got to play the knights, folks. You got to be aggressive with them, which is why I don't like playing the knights.
Yeah.
I prefer my wall of doom. If you got the pips, you might as well put them together as a group. Yeah. Safety in numbers.
Yep.
It looks better, Mr.
And
Organization.
he should be lined up
Mhm.
even with
Yep.
that guy.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd be uncivilized.
Exactly. 1, 2.
Okay, he moved too
3.
far to shoot, right?
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 left. One left.
Throw those guys in.
I might. I'm thinking about it.
That way they can help out here. I shouldn't tell you what to do. You can make your own mistakes. You don't need my help.
I think what I'll do though is move up this group.
Had enough, eh?
Coming up. So they'll line up here. He's not going though.
No?
No. Eh.
Says allied horse.
What the heck?
Oh, there's no one to rape? We'll just sit over back here.
Yeah, what the heck?
We'll just graze.
We'll send them up.
Oh, we can't sack a camp? Oh, we'll just sit back here.
So all my bowmen or crossbows had moved too far.
Right.
Yours is in combat.
He is.
So
with a warband, no less.
No shooting.
Okay.
So.
Okay, folks, go ahead and place your bets. See who's going to come out better than that.
Waiting.
All right.
Okay. All done.
Okay. Last chance.
Okay. So I think I'm going to start with the big hitter himself.
The big hitter himself, okay.
So normally he's a knight.
Right.
But he's a
That's
general.
A 3.
That's a 3.
Okay.
And he's a general, puts him up to 4.
Right.
He's a deep knight, puts him up to 5 against other foot units.
Okay, and he's fighting another foot unit.
Yes.
A spear, no less.
So you're a 4.
You're a 5, and I'm a 4.
Yep.
Okay,
right.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh,
wow, what a sissy fried dude.
Wow. New hair.
Well, you didn't die, so you're a 6, and I'm an 8, right?
Yep. Push down.
So how far do you recoil?
Gotta go back
the 40.
The 40.
Oh.
No choice.
That's the thing about knights. If you don't get your foot in first.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't die.
Nope, I didn't die.
Because if that guy dies, he's worth 3.
Yeah.
3.
He's worth 3.
So he led by example. The wrong one.
Yeah. Well, let's go here now.
Well, the thing is if these guys recoil back, you could recoil 40, and you line back right up with them.
Another reason why that's a big difference for the 30s and 40s.
Yeah. Okay. So who you want to do next?
We'll go here.
Warband. Okay. So I'm a crossbow. I'm just a 2.
Stay at 2.
And you're a 3. Down to a 2. Down to a 1.
1
so 2
to
1.
2. Oh, look at that.
Okay. So I am a 4, and you're a 7.
Yeah. We're fired up.
Okay. So I'm going to recoil.
And they'll follow you.
20, and you're going to come right in here. Okay.
Wow.
Amazing.
That. Imagine that.
Next.
Should have started with them. Not.
Well, that one wouldn't have made a difference.
Well, we better go with this one because we don't want
before it gets worse.
Real bad, yeah.
Okay, so I'm a blade, so I'm a 3.
Yep.
And you're a knight 3.
Yep.
But this guy on your flank makes you a 2.
That's
so you're
right.
a 2. I'm a 3.
Yep.
Well, we didn't match.
Nope.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
So you are a
You're
5.
9, and I'm a 5.
Yeah.
And
so,
I will go back 40.
Right. And my blade will not advance.
Nope.
Because you're mounted. You'll go back 40.
Yep.
Okay. So you're going to be even lined up with the front of him.
Yes.
So if he recoils, you'll be one happy family.
It should be a family again. Hopefully, if he shows up.
An inbred family.
So you're a spear. You're a 4.
I am.
You're going to stay a 4.
Right.
I start at 3, down to 2, down to 1.
4 to 1, baby.
4 to 1. Behind.
Oh, look.
Oh, wow.
So 5, 2, 3.
3.
You live.
Wow. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
1 higher, and I would have been.
So all you people that betted on the toots, you lost.
Well, it never happened, right?
Yeah.
It was a fake out.
It was a fake. We went in close. And we
I go in. All right. What I do to get back out? No. What about those guys? No, it was a fake.
Fall back. Fall back now.
I smell cookie. All right, pips. And if I roll a 1, I know what I'm going to do.
Ooh. Well, you didn't roll 1.
Crap.
So now
I have no clue what I'm going to do now. Okay, well, we're going to do this.
That's what you're going to do?
Sure.
Oh.
Got to do that. I'd love to throw one of these knights at him.
Oh. There's not enough room.
Well.
Da-da. 4 pips, by the way.
Yeah.
Just play it like you only got 1.
I'm going to throw these guys in like this.
Now who's all in?
Okay. And then he's a separate one. Okay. This is 1, 2,
Now
3.
you got 1 left.
I do. Man, nothing gets by you.
Wait. That was one move, right?
Mm-hmm. He's got to be separate.
That's 2, 3. Actually, you got 2 left.
Wow, nothing gets by you.
Again.
So if I go here and you contact me, nobody will. So that's how we're going to play it. I'm going to be corner to corner with him.
I think the hill's at a goofy angle right now that no advantages.
You place a goofy hill, yeah.
Yep, no advantages right now.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't want to,
Get taken advantage?
I don't want to get taken advantage unless I say, okay, now's the time.
Still got 1 left. Now you can play like you got 1.
Yeah.
All right.
The hell's that supposed to mean? I don't know.
Hey, guess what?
There's some shooting.
There is some shooting now.
Guess what?
I got it.
It's not me.
Yeah. So guess where I'm going to shoot?
Yeah. Let's see if I regret not moving this guy back.
Yeah.
4 to 3. I do!
Ooh.
Gone.
Ding! Had his name right on it.
Yep. And for those of you folks that don't respect Bo, you guys don't know what you're talking about.
Tink.
Yeah.
Right in the helmet.
Yep. Okay.
That's it for shooting.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
Or did it?
We'll see. We're going to start off the festivities here. I'm a crossbow 2.
Yep.
You are a
Warband 3.
Warband 3, down to a 2, down to a 1.
Yeah.
And I got your door closed.
Come on, Warband! Fight out! Yes!
You did. You bastardo. Okay,
Don't
so we'll
mess
just
with
trade
me.
points here.
You know, if we would have tied, I would have died.
Correct. Because you're fast.
Because you're solid.
And you're fast.
And I'm fast.
Okay, over here. We got to start with the blade. I'm a blade on your crossbowman, so I'm a 5 and you're a 2.
Hi-ya!
Oh, there you go.
Chop, chop, chop.
That's what it feels like to kill somebody.
Look out! They got halberdiers.
Okay. Here, we're going to go here. I'm
Yep.
a 3.
Yep.
You're also a calf.
Yep.
Down to a 2.
Yep.
My 3, you're 2.
Hi-ya!
Okay,
Push me.
recall you. How far you want to go
I
back?
think,
Just a 30?
To there.
40?
No, we'll go 30.
Buck.
About 30.
Move it in.
Look at it.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Okay. And here.
You're
now I am a 2,
2.
and so are you. Because you're normally auxiliary, but you're
3,
outflanked.
Down 1, 2.
Well, you got a guy on the other side.
Ooh,
they stay
we're gonna
locked.
stay there.
Because we're both fast.
We love it.
Okay. Roll me a 1.
All right.
Roll that 1. I know you got it in you. It's whatever it is.
Yep.
Looks
so
like we're out.
They're not,
Are we?
They're not threatened.
Yeah. Okay.
They're not threatened.
Roll that 1.
30.
Oh, you thought about it.
Wow. Man, there's a lot to do.
You know what I miss?
What's that?
Your purple die.
I bet you do.
Well, this one at least is a game, unlike
Yeah,
the last one where
exactly.
you just,
Maybe
you raped me. I didn't get to pick the hole.
Pinky's getting better now. Getting over that.
Oh, Pinky was Pinky's just fine.
He was like
Pinky was on a roll.
diseased by the purple thing. Oh, we got to do this. We came here for this. We got to go.
You came
there.
here for that. Yeah.
We got to go that one.
Yep.
They showed up for this, for that.
Yep. That's what we're here for.
Then I think we got to spend the other ones over here. So we just go. Whoop.
Yep.
1.
Mm-hmm. You'll have to move him to get an overlap.
Yeah.
Because if you recall 30, I only went up 20.
I'm just thinking.
So there should be 10 difference between,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, do I move him up or do I bring him over?
I don't know. It's your army. What would Luke do?
Exactly.
It's his army, right?
If I get lucky, yeah. If I get lucky.
Hey, Luke, have fun working.
He would be
He'd be working.
probably shy. He'd probably, you think, slightly shy of going in supporting that. Or is that
What's that?
exact?
What do you mean?
You're lined up with this guy, right?
I moved into combat with you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's actually a gap there between them then.
Okay.
There's actually a little gap.
So
like
there's
that.
a gap. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
But you can move here, no problem, because you can just move over and then and then go up. And if you do enter their zone of control.
I think I am gonna come over and come up. I'm just gonna come
No
up
problem.
Like that.
Yep, no problem. Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
That is 3.
Where are we going? Shooting.
Wow, shooting is
He doesn't have a shot?
Done.
No.
Well, let's start with your 2 to my 3.
Do your 3, yeah. Okay,
Push
you
it.
recoil me.
I was kind of hoping you'd recoil me.
Nope.
Oh, well.
Should be 20 millimeters here.
There we go.
And importantly, looks like you got the night.
Ah,
Looks like you got
the blind guys.
butter cookies
He's
locked up.
thinking. All right.
Okay.
Let's go then with the general, where I'm a 5.
You're
and
5.
You are a 4.
I'm a 4.
Come on.
Oh, look at that.
Thank goodness.
Okay, now this is where it gets interesting, okay? You're going to go the full 40 forward. Yep. That makes sense. You're going to the corner here.
Ah. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Now where?
Let's continue on down the line then. Let's go where you're a 4 down to 3 and I'm a 3.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Look.
Wow, Pinky. What happened?
Well, what I'm doing is
with that guy.
There's nobody in front of him, so they got to go 40.
Yep.
Okay. Here.
Now it brings you.
I'm a 3 down to 2, and you're a 3.
3. Tie!
Die! Die! Now you die.
Just when I said it.
Yep.
Blades will
You
quick kill
die.
knights on ties.
Okay.
Well, let's see if that's going to happen again.
Yeah,
so,
really.
Again, we should be, you're a 3, you'll stay a 3.
I'm a 3 down to a 2.
Yep.
And you're a 3.
Oh, yeah. 3 to 2. No more ties.
No.
Oh, can't
No.
tie.
No.
Woo! Thank goodness for
One
that.
more combat, and that's that's game.
Well, we got to do the combat.
Yeah, we still got to do the combat, but that's game.
He goes to here.
Hey, I pulled a Mitch.
Aha.
Although you roll all your ones in pips, not necessarily in combat.
No, I was matching you, but I
Were
ended
you?
up-
No.
like-
I mean, in the previous games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your combat rolls weren't that bad. It was your pip rolls that were abysmal.
Tonight it was lucky I had support to knock you down one, or otherwise it'd be worse.
You rolled your ones too. The thing is you were 1 higher than me.
Yeah. So you're a 2, you'll stay a 2, and I'm a 3, and you're on my flank, drops me the 2.
2-2.
2.
No, recoil you.
Yep, recoil me.
Okay, that's it.
That's it. 4 the 2.
Okay.
It's a little bit better game.
A little bit better game. Still a short game.
Yeah.
We're like a 30-minute game.
Well, when you get knights, they just gotta go get it done.
No, this is good because now we've reinforced in people's head that people are going to want to play knights instead of heavy foot.
Yeah.
Because I'll always take heavy foot over knights.
Yeah, you like heavy foot.
I do.
I
especially like spear. Well, when they roll like candy asses.
Yeah, it's
you know.
I don't mind spear against knights either, because they get 1 better and.
Because the army that you had is when you got recoiled. If I had even 1 shooter or a couple of shooters, and then so you recoil and then you get shot back and you just get eaten to pieces. That's usually what happens. But that's okay. It's good to have battles that don't involve around shooting the whole battle.
Yeah, light on shooters tonight.
I don't do so well in those battles,
Whoops.
as you can see. I get my cheap thrills sharp shooting people. But no, I think they're a good match army for each other.
Yeah.
So
they're not.
It just
a cookie crumble.
Yeah, it just happens.
Cookie.
Had that lock there.
Yeah,
at least that happened.
Could have had 2 locks.
I would have had a hard time playing your army because the stuff that you had to do to win with your army is just against
what you like to do.
It's just totally against the grain of what I like to do.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind being aggressive with stuff, but I don't like going in with knights against guys that even if I quick kill them, but they're already 1 higher than me because I'm afraid of rolling those ones. And you rolled your fair number of 1s.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is I like rolling the 1s as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, hey, that's fair, you know.
I'm lucky I see you when I had to deploy first. And so he lined this crossbow guy up against my general. So I know he was hoping I would go into him, but I'm like, no. As you can see,
he would have been fine. We didn't lock.
At the lock,
you still would have killed him.
I'm still scared.
Well, I'm kind of glad you did this, but you know he held.
Yeah.
Had he died, I actually might have been better off because
Yeah.
I could have thrown him in. But you know,
Yeah.
he's back there polishing his nails or something.
Yeah.
So. Well, so there it goes. Land from the frozen north is somewhere. This is why Denmark didn't take over the Teutonic Knights area.
They just had to stay north.
Yeah, they just went back to their
Back to
whatever
fishing.
they were doing. So
Salt fishing.
salt fishing.
Yep, back to the salt.
Okay. Anyhow, so again,
Hope you guys enjoy it.
yep. We'll catch you guys next time on another DBA battle.
There you go.
See ya.